Hello everyone, I'm Abir Chakraborty, third year computer science undergrad at Jadavpur University, India, and I'm the mentee of the project Server Guide Agent under the mentorship of Gabriel Casals and Jeffrey Yu as a part of Google Summer of Code. So let's dive in. Now, why this app? A new user can face a lot of challenges like too many options. When a new user is when the new user joins a server, they are immediately exposed to dozens of channels, a long list of commands, and instead of feeling invited, this overload of information may feel them in a confused state. They don't know where to start, which channel to join, or what actions to take. They may not know the purpose. Another common issue is that uncertainty about the server purpose. New members may ask themselves, what is the server really for? Is this community about gaming or projects or learning? How do I benefit from this server? There are no clear guidance. Finally, onboarding can lack structural directions. A new user often struggles to answer some basic questions like, what rules should I follow? Or servers often have long list of commands, so new users also don't know where to find them, or strictly they are not all the server rules aren't enforced, or they may not know which channels should they join, which channels are available in the server. User don't know which are relevant for them or which commands are useful for them. Slash commands which are available in the Rocket.Chat are really powerful, but to a beginner they are overwhelming. So without simple guidance, user rarely discovers how to use them effectively. This app has features that benefits new users as well as the admins. The new users can ask questions directly in the chat interface and get a clear guidance, helpful answers about their server rules or which channels they should join. And for the admins, the app provides LLM-powered assistance. It can suggest welcome messages. It also reduces time for the admin to guide new users. And admins can also configure important settings and automate responses and decide how the server rules are enforced. So demo time. Let's get to see how this app works. So once the app is perfectly installed, there will be an installation message by the AI agent guiding the admins what they can set, what are the features of this app. The admins can now go to the app settings, set their model. For example, here for the demo, we have Gemini AI, and if the AI needs an API key, we can just give the API key and our app is set. Now coming to the features, first we have the welcome message. So as already mentioned, admins can ask the agent to suggest a welcome message, and the suggestions can be based on admins' needs or requirements. The admins can use LLM suggestions for the inspiration or just set their own welcome messages. This welcome message will be displayed to new user whenever they join the server. So let's check this out. I will just tell the AI agent to suggest some welcome messages. And we can see that our agent has already recommended us 3 variations of welcome message. So I will just tell it to suggest some more. And there we go. Now we can choose which welcome message to set for our server. Let us check out option 4. I will also tell it to make some modification. And there we go. We have our welcome message. So I will set this and confirm the agent that I want this as the welcome message. So I will just write a yes. And we have our welcome message. So this welcome message will be displayed to the new user who joined the server. So this gives the user a clear guidance. We can also set our own welcome message if we want without the AI suggestion. So let's try it out. Let's say we want to set this up, and we have our welcome message. So we can also check out what is the current welcome message set for our server. Let's say after a conversation we don't know what was the welcome message set for our server. So I'll just say, please show me the welcome message set for the server. So it's retrieving the welcome message, and it has successfully retrieved. So let's move on to the next feature, server rules. So as already said, that users may not be aware of the server rules that are set for the server. So the admins can already set the server rules and tell the agent to display whenever a new user is joined. So let's check this out. I will ask the agent to suggest some server rules. And we can see that the agent has suggested me some potential server rules that can be implemented for the server. And let's say I want some more variations of the server rule. And it has suggested me some more variations. Now I can just choose which server rules I want. Let's say we want from 1 to 3 here, and 6, 9, and 10. And we have our server rules. So I can also request some modifications if I want in the server rules. Let's say I want the topic for each rule to be bold. And we have this. I will just give a confirmation so that this is the current server rule. And we have this server rule successfully set up. Let's move on to the next feature, channel recommendations. So as already said, that there can be a lot of channels whenever a new user joins the server, and not every channels may be active or relevant for the new user. So what the admins can do is the admins can tell the agent to suggest some potential channels for the new users, and the new users can ask the agent to suggest channels according to their needs. So let's set up the channel recommendation. So we have successfully set up the channel recommendations. So whenever the new user will join and ask questions to the agent will guide the new users to the recommended channels. Now we have this configuration models. In this configuration models, the admins can have access to the current welcome message, current server rules, current channel recommendation, default channels for new users, and it also acts as a way to quick edit their current welcome message or their current server rules or their current channel recommendation or default channels for new users. So this is the model. It can be accessed by a / command. We can see them, the current welcome message, and all the related configs. Now comes message broadcasting. So message broadcasting is a way where the admins can send a message to different channels or different users, and it can save the admin time also. So message broadcasting is really helpful when the admins want an announcement that is to be displayed to various channels, or maybe some information that is to be told to various users. So let's check out the broadcasting. Let's say I want this message to be sent. I want this message to be sent to GSOC 2025 channel, general, and dev channel. We can check out that the message is being sent by the bot. Now we also have the features for command execution. So the assistant can execute various commands through the chat interface, and Rocket.Chat / command are mapped to the LLM tool calling, which allows them for the assistant to process and execute them intelligently. So we will check this out. But before that, let's log in as a new user. Let's see from the user's perspective how the app works. I'll just log out from here and create a new user. So we have our welcome message and the server rules. So this is what the new user will face. A welcome message, which has a clear guidance, and the server rules. We also set up the channel recommendations, and following that, the new users have joined the recommended channels when the account is created. And let's say the new user wants a support for their dev setup of Rocket.Chat for my Rocket.Chat dev setup. So it has recommended me a channel code. Now let's say I want to join the channel, and I can simply search from here, or what I can do is simply execute a / command. But whenever a new user joins, they may not be aware of the / commands. So let's ask the LLM to execute the command for me and to let me join the server. So before that, I need to make some configurations so that the LLM can call the tools. I'll just set up a personal access token and a user ID. So I need to enter the server URL. So for this case, let me take it. This is the server URL. Now the XOR token, which is the one that was generated earlier, and the user ID, and it is saved. Now I'll ask the LLM to execute a command to join me in port channel. So it will ask for a confirmation whether I want. I'll say yes. And we can see the user is a part of this channel. Also, let's say I want to create a channel named GSOC contributors. I'll say yes. And we can see that a channel is being created. So similarly, we can also execute different types of commands which are available in the server through this chat interface. I can also ask the LLM to execute a command which is dependent on other apps, like I will say yes.
Abir, 1 more minute, please.
So we have our quick replies. So similarly, the app will greatly benefit new users by providing them with a friendly guide through a chat interface. So instead of feeling overwhelmed by too many channels, features, or rules, newcomers will have an interactive assistant to explain the purpose of the server, highlight the most relevant channel, and suggest the commands they need most with clear step-by-step guidance. The server guide agent makes the onboarding simple, engaging, and welcoming, ensuring every new user feels at home in the community. Thank you.